Make sure you watch the method 13 to 14's prologue video on centering. Unless that is understood, this method can be grasped fully. Method 13. Imagine the five colored circles of the peacock tail to be your five senses in illimitable space. Now let their beauty melt within at any point in a space or wall until that point dissolves. Then your wish for another comes true. This is just an imagination, but as discussed in method number 5, imagination can be really powerful. Just imagine that five colors corresponding to each of your sense meeting at a point within you. You're basically creating an artificial center. Once you focus on this artificial center, you will be thrown back at your real center. Any artificial point will do, but you could start with the navel center itself. Do not think about the meeting point. Remember from the prologue that if you think you have moved, don't think it's beautiful. Only if you go on concentrating on the point without thinking, they will disappear. Do not move, remain with it. This is helpful for people who has color sensitivity. This is not for everyone. Can you imagine a color? If it's difficult for you, then this cannot be your technique. For most of us, dreams are colorless. Only sometimes dreams have colors, but they're irregular and you don't have control over it. If any one of you remember that dreams are colorful, then this meditation is for you. If you think about red, if you're not color sensitive, you will see the word red. You will not see the color. So if you can see redness, then this is the method for you. Introverts can feel something inside. So any artificial point inside can work. There are some minds who cannot feel inside. Extroverts. If you're of this type, pick an external point. Any artificial point will do. That's why any point in space or wall is mentioned. If you picked an external point, don't blink your eyes. If you blink, it gives a space for the mind to move again. The concentration is lost in the blink, so mind starts thinking again. There is a small story on this. Bodhidharma is said to have meditated by staring at something outside, but when he did, he would blink, thereby losing the concentration. So he tore off his eyelids. The place where he has thrown his eyelids, a plant started sprouting. That is the tea plant. That is why tea is sacred in Japan. Tea makes you stay awake. It's because of his eyelids. Now, this is a story. Don't go on saying that this is stupid. See the significance of it. Being awake, throwing eyelids is the representation of persistence, of one's non blinking. If you're focusing on something that's outward. So if the point is inside, it's imaginary. It will obviously dissolve. But if the point is outside, it's real. Why would it dissolve? It dissolves not because the point dissolves. It's your mind that dissolves, which is perceived as point being dissolved. When mind comes back, you will see it again. Notice how this is different than method number 9, part 2. The focus of that method is about just staring. There is no imagination. The focus of this method is about concentrating on a point with imagination. And this is for people with color sensitivity, as it's not just any imagination, you're imagining colors meeting at a point.